most attractive thing of everything you've explained to me is the fact that even if I'm not kind of active trying to do business with it and like having the certifications and all, let's say people have concerts and stuff like that to go and they'll be like, oh listen, I want to book this hotel. Like the commission out of it.
The thing is, you have the website, so you just send it to them so they can book by themselves.
And that's it, and your thing will just come automatic. I need this. I need this because at my workplace, there's one of them. There's this senior care. She is she's a social care. Every damn almost 2-3 months, she's on a cruise. 6-something thousand. She'll be showing me, oh bless me, I choose that. I'm like, fuck that. Like that's the whole almost 6 months salary you're taking and just investing in a freaking cruise. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, you
So
can help
imagine
her.
you having a bit of a discount and then
You get 20% off from them. You save and you still make money.
I need a side hustle. That's like you came into my life because God knew. God knew. I will.
Tell them.
God knew this is a sign, and I'm taking it. Like
Oh,
this.
I'm about to cheer the pizza, but she already ate it all.
I'm not missing
See,
out.
that's why I'm really not focused on like people who don't get it, but I focus on people like who understand and see the value because they were happy. They were so happy. That's why people are so happy. Because when I talk to people who don't get it, I'm like,
This is something I already had in the back of my mind. I was already kind of a bit forgetting it because I didn't have a way of understanding and getting into like the work of everything, like into knowing it. But now that you came, I'm not forgetting it again.
oh yeah, it's easy to sign up. It's like 5 minutes.
And the thing as well is that last year I made, well, I wouldn't say it's a loss. I just kind of tried something new. And I really felt I lost money because I didn't kind of take my time to get the information first. But I'm happy because so many people have told me that they wanted to try the same thing. I did spend more than $1,000. I just spent like a $300. So I'm like, thank God. But even at that really got to me. Like I'm like,
What did you try?
well, this friend of mine introduced me. I think it's called a pyramid scheme.
Okay.
That thing hurt me so bad because I'm like,
But what's the industry?
the industry is more marketed. Like you had to market, for example, to do like websites.
No, but what is the industry? Marketing for what industry? For healthcare or what exactly products or
For
services?
businesses, like for example, whatever business they'll create for your website.
Okay. Now, it's not because, let me tell you, business side, it will be different, right? So let me break it down for you. So all the YouTube and everything you do, like people are influencer now today or digital marketers.
Okay.
So when you actually buy a product, for instance, it's the skincare. You buy that and you talk about that. And you know, people say, oh, use my link to get discount and use my code to get discount. That's affiliate marketing.
Affiliate, yeah.
So you bring clients to them, it's considered word of mouth, right? That back in the day, you're not getting any money. But now you get referral money by sending clients to the brands. So they pay you because they appreciate your help in marketing. Because if you're not famous, you don't have anyone to purchase. Even though you have that, you're not going to make money.
Yeah, true.
But now they do. If you have a large group of people, you send 10 people, then one affiliate or referral $5, you have $50. One video, right?
True.
So for business, when you do, you need to understand it's a business, so you have to everything. You still have to do marketing so people know you. You still have to do customer service. You have to do a bunch of things. But then when you're starting out for the travel business, you still have to market for people.
Yeah.
So there are two sides of it. So if you only sell products and service for travel side, then you earn commission because you refer people to buy a travel trips, everything. But if you want to have more clients by giving your clients referral, I'm like, okay, if you did use my service from Blessing Company, if you share to your friends and family, then you can get a discount for next trips. That is for travel size.
Yeah.
But imagine when you jump into, you are entry level, right?
Yeah.
But when you learn and have more experience from 2 or 3 years, are you gonna stay the same positions or are you gonna
No,
go
you're gonna
manager?
You're gonna go up.
Okay, so now you become a manager of it, right? And if you have a big vision to become the business owner, are you gonna be the one who actually book all the time, or you hire people to do that for you?
You mean if I want to get into it?
No, you already get to it. You're
Yeah.
already starting out.
Okay.
But when you grow and you have 1,000 people a day, do you think you have time to book for 1,000 people a day?
No. You
Okay.
have to book have somebody to help you
Okay,
out.
so it's called hiring.
Yeah.
So if you never have a business, hiring people as a regular company, it costs money.
True.
So you post on LinkedIn, you know how much they charge? 3,000. Yeah. To post on Indeed, it's 100 a day.
To post
To post.
a job offer.
Yeah.
It's no, I'm a requesting for a job. To post a job offer.
Yeah.
LinkedIn.
Yeah. So I want you to think about it. You are the business owner. When you starting out a company, fresh, it's not about anything.
From zero, yeah.
You start, you have to spend your time to hire people. Bad hiring means no business, and you have to spend time to training people. Time is money. The business, you're making sure that you sell. No sales, no business.
No business.
No sales is non-profit organization.
True.
So
No problem. It's true. It's true.
yeah. So technically, now you hire sales rep. Technically, right? They have ability to sell. You don't need customer service
True.
because your company try to make sales to make profits to survive. So if people don't have the experience, now you have to pay for them to work at regular hours, but they're not gonna bring you any money. What's the point? So to train them and everything else costly. And to hire people costs about 2 to 3 months to get on board and everything. 2 months to 3 months, right? Interview, processing, on board, training.
So
It costs money.
Yeah.
So if you even think about it, you only spend like thousands of dollars to hire people, have zero experience, and you have to train them, right?
Yeah.
So that's a high rate when you climb up as a C level, executive level.
Yeah.
So some people are like, it's even the corporate level, regular company is also a pyramid
Yeah.
because you start from the bottom.
From the bottom and
You
then you
hire.
Yeah, but the thing is that she really, well, maybe I was the one who made a mistake because I didn't kind of ask for more information. But for example, what you're introducing me into is something that I've already kind of, I'm a bit familiar with. Like I'm already interested.
Yeah.
But what she introduced me into, I'm not familiar, I'm not interested, kind of. I'd say. The only thing I'd say is that I saw the market. And I was like, okay, I might be smart enough to get into the market, but like, she didn't explain to me it was like a monthly fee, and I'm like,
We still have a monthly fee.
yeah, but I don't think I'll get myself into something like that, like a $200 a month.
No, not $200 a month.
Yeah, but for example, you think I'm a student, I live alone, I decide that I'm not gonna get myself into something that's gonna,
No. So for this business, I don't know what is that. For this business, when you start, you need to have a certification for 300, but each month to maintain the booking system, that you gotta have access to $60 a month.
That's okay.
Yeah.
$60 compared to $300 is
Oh no, 200 is a one-time fee. But
Okay.
when you have a business, for instance, people do Uber, right?
Yeah, to maintain the app or something you need
To even have a car to drive, that's also an investment.
True.
And it's not 200, it's 1,030 grand to have a car. To have a car, right?
Yeah.
But when you have a car, unless you get that, you have a car, you need to put gas, maintenance,
Oh yeah, definitely.
car wash, that's a monthly fee.
Monthly fee, yeah.
To spend is to make. So it's the same thing, but unless for those, you go out, you spend your time, but this, you don't need to
Enjoy
commute.
it,
So it's from home. So every business, so that's why I said when people starting out, they don't understand about business in general.
Yeah, definitely.
It's hard. And also when you sell something you're not passionate with, you feel like, oh, this is not for me.
That's another thing. Like, I really love this particular kind of, I don't know what to call it, subject, fact, I don't know. But yeah.
Yeah. Because every business in America, the same concept. So there are two group of people. W2 here in America is people who earn salary. They get W2 here is employee, where they go to work, get paid hourly, and they pay tax before, after receive their final check. But the thing is, you only get that fixed salary unless you may be good at with sales. You get commissions on top of your hourly.
But still, it's a fixed thing, like.
Yeah, but when you jump into a different thing, there beside W2, they're also considered 1099 in America. I don't know what is it. No, it's called 1099.
Okay, it's called
1099 is stand for independent contractor. You can employ with any company that you don't even have to show up for work because you only get paid when you do the work. For instance, if you Uber and Lyft is 1099, right?
Yeah.
If you have a car, if you drive, you make money. If you don't drive, you don't make money. No one's gonna fire you. So that's why people like that concept because they have more freedom to do. But for Uber and Lyft, it's a low pay. Right? But it's quick money. But the thing is, you have to spend gas to drive, and you make money, and it's gone. It's a low independent contractor. When you stop hiring, when you stop driving, you don't make money. So it's the same thing with this. It's independent contractors as a sale travel. Right? So technically, if you don't work, then you don't get paid.
And that's fair enough, like, because it's like that's giving you the freedom of like mixing it up with whatever stuff you're doing. And especially as a starter, for me, it's 100%.
Yeah. So another thing I'm gonna explain why people don't understand. They always say pirate scheme. That's totally okay when they say whatever, they don't get it.
Yeah.
So for Uber and Lyft, when you drive, you refer people, right? If you don't have the app, you don't get it. But I'm gonna show you later.
Yeah, I understand it.
Okay. So there's a referral part where you introduce maybe when I drive Uber and Lyft, like, hey, you can use my link to get bonuses. And you know how much they're gonna pay me when you start driving? So there's a term and conditions. If I share my link, it's a referral. I told affiliate marketing, right?
Oh yeah.
So, you know the reason why they pay me instead of paying the other stuff? Because they can reduce hiring posts like Indeed. Instead of paying for that, they can pay you. Because it's a guaranteed hiring. Because if I'm your friends, I can show you how Uber works because I'm already doing it. So they refer, or they would rather to pay me directly instead of paying for a website that is not even.
You're never sure if they're gonna bring or not.
Yeah, because we have that relationship, that trust. I'm like, I already do it. I make a lot of money with Uber and fun, so I can show you. So that's why they review is like onboarding process that I can train you. And the time and money that I have to spend to educate someone on training is time and is money. So there's people who actually get paid to do onboarding process. They get paid to do that.
To like do the
So technically, some company they don't pay you, or they pay you regular, so they can just do onboarding, right? So technically, when I share with you that link and you sign up and you drive, they said if your friend drives in a month for 260 rides, you can earn $500. Right? So that's the money. They want to make sure that you ride. So now I'm like, hey, you gotta ride 260 for me to get 500.
Yeah.
But if you don't ride 260, then I'm not gonna get money. But
that's kind of the motivation behind it.
And then also driving, it's a sale. You sell a service to bring people from destination A to B. Right? It's a sale. So also for the travel industry, also when we share opportunity with someone, which is we're hiring, you jump on board. Now I have to spend time to talk to you, right? The company pay you because it's an internal hiring. They pay you because of your time. But then people don't get it. Well, why I have to recruiting people? I'm like, you don't have to recruiting if you don't want to. You know, because you starting out, you need to focus on your training. But if you know about this and you feel like, oh, it's good for you, let's jump on board with me so we can learn together and do the same thing. Because when you go work for a restaurant, oh, my restaurant is hiring, you want to jump in? You can bring them in, but the restaurant not going to pay you. But these people paying you, and then the people are like, oh, it's like a pyramid scheme. You can think whatever.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So it's about perspective. Like
True.
I'm spend hiring process to hire people in Vietnam. I have to hire HR,
Okay.
and I pay her monthly to post job to
Yeah.
hire for me. Now what? It's cost me money to pay my HR, right? That's a hiring because you don't have company yet, so that's why I'm trying to
Yeah.
explain to you.
Yeah.
Now, when I hire these kids, they in their 19 or 20s. I have to interview them. I gotta scan my resume. I gotta make sure that they understand. Now they jump in, they don't have experience. I have to spend my time to training
To
them.
train them.
So, who's gonna pay me for that?
True.
Right? My responsibility as a CEO only make sure that I hire people so I can then make sales for me and make money for my company.
True.
Your responsibility go to school to get education to get that and ready to go work. My responsibility is not educate, but I'm spending your time because I want to help you to grow. But now you think like I don't pay you because blah blah blah. Then go back to school. I don't have to hire you, right? So that's the reason why like it's the perspective of thinking. So people don't get it, they will say whatever.
I do understand what you mean. But you see, the thing as well is that you can't. The way I feel that she's going about it is the wrong way. You know why? I already feel. I don't know for certain. I already feel I'm a person that is really, really kind of ambitious. Like like I said, I don't know how, but I'm gonna have different streams of income. It doesn't have to be only traveling. I was actually speaking to my family. I said I want to go into the beauty industry. Like for example, what I'm interested is in the lashing. I said I see myself doing this, mastering the skill, and selling the course, and I'm gonna do it.
Yeah.
And I'm also like I already have a plan on going for that. So like you bringing me this thing as well, I'm like okay, it's something I'm already doing right now.
Yeah.
Like like I don't see any inconvenience. It's just me implementing a bit of time.
Yeah. But here's the breakdown. So I used to have my spa in LA. What most people are trying to do right now is the freedom, location freedom. When you jump into the industry of beauty, if you sell online or be an influencer, you don't have to stop. But if people starting a spa business, which is they become a clinicians.
Oh yeah, you stay in one
You have to stay there.
Yeah.
If you stop working, you stop the money coming in. The same thing with W2, but you make more money, but you gotta do more work for social media, blah, blah, blah.
Yeah.
But then when people starting in, it's more money. They don't care. They don't really. The head is not there yet because they haven't. They just step into from W2 to this. But then when I was like, just keep doing whatever you do for a few years. Just keep doing for a few years, and you will get it. You make more money than the W2. Trust me, but when you stop working, money stop coming in, then you can talk to me.
That's good. I'll start crying. Like I'm right now. That's where I'm at. Like if I don't work, I don't get paid. It's as simple as that. And I'm trying to get myself out of that, or at least keep going till the moment that I know that okay, I'm financially stable. That I know there's something coming in.
Yeah.
But yeah,
It's really
it's a step-by-step process.
it's a different business model.
Yeah.
You gotta choose something that gives you ability to make money from your phone or anywhere in the world. So which is freedom and also location freedom. Because maybe you can be here and still working for your friends or your friends book in different countries. You don't have to go back there to serve them.
True.
Because only this type of business model can give you. But if you do lashes, for instance, unless you hire people, that you have a
You don't
business
have
owner, you don't have to be there, but you still manage your phone. That's why that is when you step into the management level.
Yeah.
You see what I mean?
You're right. Yeah.
Then you don't have to worry about that. But you still gotta go back once in a while to make sure your business is running
well.
supplies,
Yeah.
and blah, blah,
I'm
blah.
kind of doing it to be honest. Why I'm interested in that is because I know I'm stuck in the same place for like a few more years, let's say 3 years. So I'm like, it's something I'm already interested in, and I don't know how. I kind of got into it last year, like doing my lashes once in a while.
Right.
And I'm like,
Wait.
The thing that mostly caught my attention wasn't like doing the lashes itself. It was selling the course for like a 5 hours course.
Yeah.
400. Like, hello.
Yeah.
That's, you know what I mean? It kind of blew my mind. I'm like, imagine I actually do this during my college years. I already have it there for in case someday I want to go somewhere else. It's always something you have. Like, doing a course is not something you could just throw in the bin. You know what I mean? So I'm like, this is something I'd like to have and then keep doing more stuff. Like,
Because the course you only create one time.
you
And
could
you don't even have to be there because it's
No.
only online.
you could do it exactly. That's my mentality.
Good.
And
I like that you see that. Some
And
people
then
don't.
once in a while, I wouldn't mind doing like a one-on-one, you know, like
Yeah.
face to face. Because as I said, I'm in the same location for like in the next 3 years. So I'm like, there's some days as well you feel like, okay, I don't want to be thinking about traveling. I have the flexibility to like change, you know what I mean, change a nation.
It's called group coaching. So instead of one person, for instance, if you charge, if I do coaching one-on-one, I charge 500, right?
Okay,
But if I do group coaching, I can charge 100 for
maybe
10
2-3
people.
Okay,
10 people.
10 people.
It's group coaching,
You see?
right? $1,000 per hour instead of 500.
That's great. You see that's what I aspire to.
Yeah.
Because someone like that, even if you don't work for like a bit of a time, you'll fine. You live your life.
Yeah. So I help people starting out understand how to scale.
No,
From-
definitely.
From this much of hour you can make, you can come to two because you gotta think outside the box and think bigger than what you're starting out.
Exactly.
I'm glad you have that. So you're like, I'm happy.
Thank you. I just don't want to make the same mistake as I said. Like last
You don't
year,
make a mistake, you learn.
you learn exactly.
Think about that.
Like I'm
You
saying
try.
it was a mistake, but just for me to get a reference of like I don't want to like jump into it again and be like, okay, then this is not what I want to focus. I really want to get the information, be like, this is my step A, B, C, D,
Yeah.
and then I'll take it from there.
Yeah. You should.
Because you can't control everything.